What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Danibydemand coming at you with another Vlogmas video. Today I went to a winter walk in my town. It's when the whole street comes together with businesses and they have like these wonderful winter like Christmas scenes in their window, and they offer hot chocolate and cookies, and they have like horse carriages. Santa and Mrs. Claus are there for the kids, and we have like a huge tree lighting ceremony. It's a big thing in my town, so that's what I'll be doing a little bit later. But first I wanted to talk to the camera. I wanted to talk to you guys because a lot of my videos are really short, and I've been getting a lot of feedback that you guys want longer videos. There's like one thing that's really on my mind right now, and of course you guys are probably tired of me talking about Mariah Carey, but
hear me out, okay?
So I am online, I'm on TikTok a lot, and you know, Mariah is in my algorithm, of course, no brainer. And my thing is, I've seen Mariah 3 times now live, and she sings live. Like, she's pitchy, she sings live. There's no way she's lip singing, right? And so right now she's on her Christmas tour, and she starts the show off singing "It's Time." And I think she's pitchy when she sings it. Like, of course, she's not gonna sound like she does on the CDs and all that because she's live. Someone posted a video of her singing "It's Time," and this dude comments like, "It's time to wrap it up." And so I found his page, I found all his social medias, and I trolled the heck out of him. I was like, oh, I would say something about you, but I see your life is already, you know, kind of eh.
You're not cute.
And he tried to come back on my page and be like, "You're 30 plus, stalking my Instagram," which is linked to his TikTok, "and you look 50 years old." I clearly don't look 50. I get compliments that I look 15, sir. And he definitely was younger than me, looking older than me, and he was very feminine, and he was very large. There's nothing wrong with that, but I can't stand when broke, ugly people try and come from Mariah, and they shouldn't be. You have no room to talk. You have absolutely no room to talk. Next little topic I want to talk about is friendships. I already told y'all I'm 30, about to be 31 in a month, okay? I'm about to be 31. I don't have time for mediocre relationships, friendships, nothing like that. But I wanted to share with you just some stuff that I've gone through in the past couple of years. Friendship wise, I've cut like 4 to 5 people off. Yes. Now I'm not gonna go into super detail on who I cut off and stuff like that. I'm not naming names because I'm not messy. I'm a classy girl. But I wanted to talk about the type of friends that I'm cutting off. At some point in your life, you have to realize like how much you're putting into these relationships and how much you're getting out of that. And not every relationship is like, oh, well, what can I get out of that, right? But I feel like there should be some mutual give take. I have really good friendships right now that I don't have to ask or say certain things. It's just a given, you know, like if I see something that my friend likes, or if I bake something and I know my friend likes it, I'm going to give it to them. Why not? But I feel like a lot of relationships, or friendships, I should say, since I'm talking about friendships, a lot of people just want to take. They want to take, and they don't really care about you or your feelings or anything else. I had a friendship all throughout high school where I realized I was showing up for her. I was giving to her. I went above and beyond for her. I went to her extracurricular activities. I went to her graduations. I went to literally everything that she had because that's the type of person I am. I'm also
a Capricorn,
guys, so like my loyalty is just built differently. I am very loyal, hence my loyalty to Mariah from birth. Hello. And once I'm loyal to you, I'm loyal. You got me, right? But then I had to step back and realize, like, has she ever shown up for me? Has she ever shown up to any of my sporting events, extracurricular activity events, graduations? No. And it's crazy because one of her siblings went to my college, and she went to their graduation, but she never went to mine. But I made sure I went to her college, and we went to colleges like 5 hours away. So it was not just like, oh, I'm gonna drive up there. It was like, I'm going to plan to show up. So it's just things like that. You really have to start realizing like who are you really giving to that isn't really giving back or pouring back into you? And I know that's really hard to see when you're in your 20s, especially early 20s and teens. I felt like, oh, I just want to be accepted. I just want a lot of friends. So like, let's people please. No, let's stop doing that. Let's start doing what you want to do. Because once I started doing what I want to do, I started gravitating towards people that actually respected me and wanted me around for me and actually listened to me, right? Instead of they just talk, don't care about me, So that was one thing that I really wanted to get out of my system. I also am starting to realize a lot of people are selfish, right? A lot of people are selfish and inconsiderate, and those are the things I do not have. I don't value that. I'm very giving and I'm very selfless. So I'm very picky on who gets my time now and who gets my friendship, because I am a really good friend. And I'm not sitting here like tooting my own horn. Like, people literally tell me this. They tell me like, Danielle, you're such a good friend. Like, you deserve better friends. And I literally was like, you know what? I do. I really do deserve better friends, because the friends that I had, they were not, pouring back into me. It was just, what can I do for them? When can I show up for them? And a lot of people wanted to keep me around because I'm a friend that shows up for you and supports you. One last thing about friendships, and then we can move on to the winter walk. Totally fast forward if you don't want to hear me talking about this anymore. But now, currently, I feel like I have a really good group of friends. I do feel like I can do some more editing. I can edit a few more out. But now I am at the stage of my life where I'm like, okay, I have a really good group of friends. Do I just accept that some of them are not pouring into me as much as they could? Or do I just distance myself a little bit and keep them as a friend, right? But not as like a super close friend, because the friends that I'm talking about, they are going through their own life traumas, right? So I always think like, well, maybe they aren't able to pour into me. Maybe they just don't realize, what they're doing. But I feel like our entire friendship has always been like that. Like, they've been really self-centered and not really self-aware when it comes to certain things. But I also think it's like, that's just them in life. When I take a look at the bigger picture of their life, they're not really pouring into themselves. So like, people that aren't pouring into themselves, they can't pour into you. So here is my street. You can see the wonderful poles are decorated with lights and everyone's in a Christmas vibe. The horse carriages are just majestic. Look at that, just beautiful. They also have white horses as well. But my favorite part is the tree lighting ceremony. Unfortunately, we missed this year's, but just look how this tree is just glowing. I know you probably think it's my camera, but it's literally glowing like this. I love it. My town definitely gives Gilmore Girl vibes. And here's me walking away from the tree. That's my mom. We come to this every year and try to make it, it's like a little tradition. And then afterwards, we went to eat at our favorite place, Yum Thai. We love the owner there. I'm a huge foodie. Follow my food blog, Danny the Foodie. Thai food is my favorite. Honestly, any Asian food is my favorite. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to stay tuned for tomorrow on Day 7 Vlogmas.